This is the Artist Entrepreneur Podcast. We are your hosts, Amanda Ritchie, Noah Dock, and me, Kerry Wee. We're three artists brought together by the love of circus and dance. Amanda from the world of Cirque du Soleil as an aerial soloist. Noah, our academic, and me from the commercial dance world. This is one of the greatest jobs in the world, but it comes with uncertainty. Each episode contains insight on how to pursue art-based businesses. We'll have a variety of guests and have lively weekly Discord. Tune in every week to hear our perspectives on the minefield that is the artist's way of life. Okay, here we go. Hello. Yeah, so basically it's going to be like Super Bowl for fitness, January, February, and it's like Super Bowl for aerialists who are gigging still, because November, December used to be the best time of the year for me as a freelancer in LA. But those days are over, but I'm glad for my friends who are still working and they're gigging. Yeah, so it's good. I'm kind of feeling that low time. I kind of had a burst at the beginning. It was really like I had a lot of beginner's luck at the beginning, and now it's kind of feeling more normal. Like, for example, I am at like 80% like closing rate on my sales right now because of my beginner's luck. But then that is like, you cannot really sustain that basically. The average is 30%. So if I'm at like 70 or 80% at the beginning, that's just not gonna, statistically, it's just not gonna last very long. So it's okay. So it is a numbers game, and I like that because I'm very competitive. I love to, like, my boss will tell me like what we should be hitting and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I'm like a very competitive person. I'm very, very competitive.
As you should be.
Things are going well. Aerial Studio is going along. We are still not back in our home space, but we're trying to make do with what we have. So, okay. Amanda, I just put out a reel, a stitch today. I don't know if did you see it?
I saw it.
On silks. Now, have you ever seen this little ankle hang that I was trying to do?
I've seen a variation of, but not that specifically.
So, friends, it's basically you crochet your right leg from a same side hook, and you basically take the tail over your face, and then you're basically just holding on with that crochet. And it's really just the ankle, but there's no lock. Your lock is the grip on the tail. I was like, foot. Okay. Yeah. I flagged this on my Instagram. I was like, this is either going to be like no problem at all or really fucking hard. But I can't tell which one it's going to be until I try it myself. Not the contortion pose that she does after, but the actual just ankle hang. So I try it, and I actually am subbing Dara's like intermediate class, and I'm like, you guys, let's try this together. So a couple people got it, and basically, if you have really strong ankles, you can do this. I apparently don't have super strong ankles because it just felt like my ankle.
Hold on one second. I ran into one of my students in Whole Foods. I'm recording my podcast right now. Okay. No, that's okay. I literally just left her like less than 20 minutes ago. That's hilarious. Sorry, Kerry. I'm here.
So that's so LA of you that you're recording your podcast in Whole Foods. Just saying.
Is it?
That's very LA of
sure. You. We'll go for that.
I mean, even more so if you were at Erewhon, like buying some ridiculous shit for a ridiculous amount of money. That would be more LA of you. But
to spend like $100 on a grain of rice.
Oh my God.
No,
I think it was like one of the episodes where Noah's like clarified ice melted on accident in his freezer. And to go and buy clarified ice. Clarified ice is when it's frozen without any texture in it. It's like what fancy bars do.
Oh.
Which is what he explained to me. So because they had like a blackout and the refrigerator reset, basically his ice melted that he had prepped. So he was like, my option is to go to Erewhon and buy clarified ice for $80.
Oh, hell no. I mean, ice for $80.
Enough ice
That's
for
stupid.
the night, but like, it's just water. It's just water.
It's water.
The fact that he even, the fact that he even knew that he could buy clarified ice at Erewhon, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Totally. Stupid.
It's stupid. It's so stupid.
So
people
exactly.
do it though.
Okay, what was I saying? So, okay, this ankle hang. So I tried it, and the idea that you guys had for me way back when, weeks, maybe 2 months ago, about like taking a hard or seemingly hard skill and trying to do it and filming my frustration or my process, I did that. And I have a feeling that this reel is going to fly. It has wings. Because I cut it. I was really happy with my edit because the relatability came out of like, wow, this is really hard and it's frustrating. And I had a lot of fun with it. We're on a path.
Okay.
You saw it. Did you? What thoughts?
I didn't. To be fair, I didn't listen to it with sound because I was not able to. So I'll have to go back and listen to the sound. So I didn't actually get to hear the struggle. I saw the struggle, but I didn't get to hear the full effect of it.
Okay,
so I'll go back and listen to it.
I mean, what I'm kind of surprised with is that Instagram used to like, oh, hi, Bean. You want to say hi to Amanda? Her face isn't here. You can just say hi into the microphone.
Hi.
Oh, are you very tired? The after school Bean is kind of grumpy tired.
My ear hurts.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hi, Bean.
Do you want to tell Amanda why your ears hurt right now?
Because I wore too much earrings.
Oh.
I had my earrings on too long at school, and it hurted.
Did you get your ears pierced? Oh.
No, Amanda. So this morning she says, what's your friend's name, Bean? That was wearing earrings yesterday? Millie was wearing clip-ons. And Camila was wearing clip-ons. And she's like, I want to wear clip-ons. And she's got only one pair of...
Camila has piercings.
Oh, she does have piercings. Okay. But somebody else was wearing clip-ons. And she said, Mommy, I want clip-ons too. And I was like, we don't have time for this, Bean. And we got in a big fight this morning. And she put them on her ears. And they're like princess earrings from like the Disney store. So they're like gaudy and they're, you know what I'm saying? They're not the type you want to be wearing all day. And I pick her up and guess who still has her earrings on?
Me.
No, this is not good. This is not good, right? And so she pries them off and her ears are in the imprint of the thing. And I'm like, oh my God, you're going to be swollen. No one wears clip-ons for a whole 8 hours. Bean.
That's a long time.
It's a really long time.
Long time.
Yeah, Bean, not a good idea.
Oh, yeah,
ouchies. Never again. It's okay.
Okay, so you did not see it with my reaction. Now, I also brought in the element of the mic. So I mic'd in this thing, which I was like, I really wanted the mic.
Nice.
Yes, no, go sit over there. I wanted my reactions, and I love this mic. I love it because it's so dramatic. Like even when I'm breathing, like you can really hear. I was like, you can hear it.
Yeah, nice. I like it. Is it a clip-on?
It is
like a lapel?
Another clip-on. We got clip-on earrings and clip-on microphones. And so I'm feeling my Instagram strategy right now because I'm also having a lot of fun with it.
That's the most important part, because then it'll read in your clip and then that'll engage people because people love authenticity and they love,
So did you happen to see the one that I did with the piñata?
No, but I'll go back and watch. I'll go back and stalk you.
It's just my last two, okay? It's just my last two, and you don't see the piñata. I'm giving it away. I have a piñata in it at the end because I was lacking an aerial partner. So there's a unicorn piñata in the room, and so hey, why not?
Oh my God,
why not? So I found this like these two Asian kids that do an amazing straps like flying situation where the boy has one hand strapped and then they're doing all this like on a flexed foot and coffin on flexed feet, blah blah blah. So I did that one. Bean, get out of here if you're gonna talk. Oh la la, this chat. You think I'm not creative? Oh my gosh, she's really dishing it out.
Wow, she's on you today.
She's is calling me out. So, what are you getting there at Whole Foods, Samantha?
It's both for you.
I got a salad, and then I got sweet potato chips, and then I got these really yummy, like almonds. So they're covered with matcha, and then some of them are covered with sesame, black sesame. But it's like a sweet treat. It's so good. It's so tasty.
I was going to ask you, that was going to be my first
them.
question. Is it savory or sweet? It is sweet then.
It's kind of like almost like chocolate covered almonds. However, instead of the chocolate coating, it's got like the matcha flavor. So it ends up being sweet, but it's not like, it's just the right amount. It's not like a crazy, but it's like enough,
how
you know?
Chinese. It's like how Chinese desserts are. Chinese desserts are not too sweet. That's what we like to say. Like if you're too sweet in your Chinese dessert, you are kicked out of the family. Exactly.
You're not Chinese dessert.
I am also, speaking of not that sweet desserts, my goal is to make a half sweet pecan pie for Thanksgiving, because every pecan pie from the store I've ever eaten makes me want to punch myself in the face because it's so sweet. It's too much. Yeah. So I'm going to make the perfect one for myself this season. This is coming out the week of Thanksgiving, my friends.
Ooh, are you going to share the recipe?
Oh, okay. So I'm going to find a good one on the internet and just half the sugar, basically.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
That's all I'm going to do. I can imagine that might work.
The only time I've ever seen like a recipe for that is on the back of the oil, the what is it? Not the canola oil.
The
Crisco or whatever it is. And it's like so like heavy and just like
Yes. No, I'm gonna go look up probably like I like the website Delish. I'm actually making a lamb stew tonight. I've never made it, but I have all the ingredients and I'm gonna try that tonight. With a nice red blend on the side. It's my night off. Tuesday is my Saturday night. Well, no, that means I have 2 Saturday nights. Yeah. Oh, and you're going to eat your foodsies right now?
I have to drive to my next location and then I'm going to eat there. Which is only...
How long is this?
It's only about how long is it? 9 minutes away.
Oh, okay. This is a local Whole Foods.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
So Tuesday is your free day, right? That's where
so I have like Wednesday. I don't have like I obviously have to get up at 6 or 6:30 to drop off Bean, but I just have like one private at 10. I don't have like full work day, so I'm going to lounge tonight. I have a shit ton of work to do still, but I'm going to be doing it happily, eating and drinking.
Nice, as you should.
Yes,
nice,
as I should.
Good.
As I should. Good. So, yeah, I say generally the podcast listeners have gotten a lot of updates from me, but basically my life is not necessarily fat, but it is happy because I am making the bank account is not just bleeding out like it has been all year, and just the fact that nothing's coming out of it that quickly is just so amazing, and the fact that I get paid every Friday for my one job and then a lump sum paid once a month for my other job.
That's awesome.
And then once every 2 months, I get paid a lump sum for a podcast that I produce just for money. That one's just a gig. So it's starting to we're starting to not, I'm not in the, what is it, in the black yet, but I'm going to be there.
But you're not in the red, which is awesome.
I don't know if I was ever in the red because I never went into credit card debt, but I was just like.
In the yellow.
There's nothing left in my bank account. Like, it was just like stark. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So, I know. So here we are. So first job is good. Second job is good. Instagram feels good. This is a better place than I've been in all year. So I will recognize that and be happy about it.
And celebrate, because that's a big win. That's a big shift.
It is, because it was pretty bleak there for a second. Amanda, so your daily update is that you are driving and eating, which is not a surprise. What's the bigger picture? And please tell us your Thanksgiving plans, because I just like to ask and know these things.
Yeah, totally. I don't gig really anymore. So the holiday season, I'm taking trips and traveling. So I'm taking full advantage, which means though, on the opposite side, I'm not, if I don't work, I don't get paid. And now I'm actively spending money. So that's always a good time, but I'm prepared for it and I've saved up and I'm like ready for it. And like all my bills are paid. I've caught up. I've, prepaid rent. So like we're good. So I can spend comfortably, and be okay. I have a cap on my spending though. Really work-wise, the only updates I have is my rig is now up. So now I'm teaching weekly classes on Thursday. So if you're in the LA area and you want to come take class, come hang with me. I'm teaching privates a lot through that in that space, which is awesome. My teaching schedule is the same. No real big, workshops or shows or anything like that coming up. Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go with my man's to meet the rest of his family. I met one half of his family, now meeting the second half. So we'll be in Reno, Tahoe area.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's happening Thanksgiving, and then come back just teaching, and then I have my Europe trip for Christmas, New Year situation.
Have you been to Reno before?
No, I haven't. Nor Tahoe.
Okay, that's strange as an aerialist that you've never been to Reno. Actually.
I know, and I lived in Vegas for like upwards of 10 years, so that's even weirder.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I've been to Reno one time.
Okay.
And it was for a New Year's Eve gig.
Okay.
And mostly what I can remember when I was fucking cold. I was so fucking cold. I was like, what is this? But the flight in was just beautiful because it was just all like snow-covered mountains on the flight.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yep.
I wonder, does Reno, do they have a season? Do the leaves change color? Like, is that a full season area? Or because it's so desert, probably not. It's like hot or cold, I'm assuming.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh, the other thing I remembered about that gig was that we were on these not super long silks, but they were hung high.
Okay.
Which I'm never a fan of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like your silk is like
it ends.
I don't know.
And there's still less
20.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of ground left.
Yeah.
Like a lot of air. So I think like our silks was like 22 feet, but the actual thing was like 30-ish.
Yeah, so like a good 8 feet off the floor still.
Yeah. And there's a platform, but then I was like, oh, this is,
Yeah. Yeah, that's never a good feeling, ever.
Never a good feeling.
Never.
So you don't have to cook because you're going to somebody else's Thanksgiving.
Right. And we're flying, so we can't bring any food with us. So.
Oh my God.
And we're flying Thanksgiving morning. So we're flying Thursday morning and we're staying through Monday. So yeah, we're not really, I mean, we'll help with cooking, but we're not preparing anything and like in charge of anything, which is nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this Thanksgiving, I might bring back Chinese Thanksgiving back into our lives. We talked about it. We're going to go a little bit healthier this time around because usually it's like a fried turkey and fried ham and every carb on the planet.
Yeah.
So we're going to go a little different. I'm going to spatchcock a turkey. Do we know what that's called? It's when you split it down the middle and bake it flat.
Nice. Okay. I only know spatchcock on pole, so that's amazing.
It's probably kind of the same, actually.
There's no coincidence there.
No, it's probably from that. And then so you can flatten it out so you can cook it a little more evenly.
Okay.
And then my mom, we used to just make dumplings for the appetizer. Like we would just like turkey would be the protein and then we'd have Chinese food. So I might do that.
Yummy.
But yeah, so when it comes to like, oh man, when it comes to this time of year, it was always interesting as a freelancer to deal with the inflow of money. Mm-hmm. Either it was like a water hose or it was dry.
Okay.
So do you have any, I just thought of this. Do you have any good war stories about a year that you were like, you couldn't handle all the jobs because it was so much versus like one year that was like just dry as a bone? Do you have anything in your life that you can remember
I mean,
that stands out?
Dry as a bone is happening like more so lately because I'm not performing as much anymore. So like when teaching is my main thing, the studios tend to shut down during the holidays, and like if I don't work, then I don't get paid. So all of my classes don't exist right over the holidays. So like last holiday was bone dry because I didn't work for like a week for Thanksgiving, a week for Christmas, like, and I didn't go anywhere. So I was just sitting. I wasn't doing anything, which sucked. But I do remember when I was in Vegas, shows as a performer, you work double on the holidays.
Yes.
Right. So I remember I would do the show, 2 shows. So I would do the first show, I believe, remember this is a long time ago. Let's say the first show was at 7, second show was at 10. And so I would finish shows, and then for New Year specifically, I would get booked out to like ring in the New Year at some club or some special event. So then
yes.
I would finish the shows and then go run to do the New Year's thing, and then like be done with that. So I had like three gigs in one night essentially. So that was pretty crazy. But I can't recall a time that I was just freelancing and I had to run to all of these different things. I don't remember that ever being a time since being in LA. And I can't remember before Vegas. My brain, I'm like, I don't know. That's too far back. I don't know.
I mean, most of my gigging stories for the holidays weren't actually as an aerialist. It was as a dancer. Mm-hmm. So like there were a couple nights because there was this club that I worked at, and it was such a solid job for so long, actually. Mm. It was called Deep before it was called Basque, like a new owner took over. But it was famous for being in Ocean's 11, the club. Mm-hmm. Because Ocean's 11, the movie started out and they were in the bottom, like the basement of a club, and they were doing a poker game. I see it being. Mm-hmm. So they'd have these like boxes in the wall that when the light came on, it was like a 2-way mirror.
Oh, that's cool.
And so they could see in and then we couldn't see out. So it was a mirror basically. You're basically go-go dancing in a box with a mirror.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, you could see out if you like, put your face up against it and stuff, but it was just like the cushiest job because you didn't have to touch anybody.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're just like in a box. And it was one of the most fun LA like gigging jobs I had because it lasted for years. And so we would just ring in every single like holiday there and like dress up and party. It was a good time.
That's awesome. That sounds the best because you're working, but then you don't have to like socialize unless you want to. That's amazing.
Yes. Yeah. And we had, your typical back linen closet that we were giving as a locker room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What is it, like 5 by 5 feet or something like that, square feet? Yeah. But yeah, it was, I have so many good memories. I was never on a contract like you though. So it's a different life because you're still on your 12 shows a week during the holidays. So it must feel good to have that security though during that time.
I mean, yeah. Having the security and then having, an excuse, quote unquote, for like introvert like myself. I like having occupied like structural occupations that take me away from like social gatherings.
Yes. Like you're with people, but you don't have to talk to them.
Right. Like I'm working, so it's worth it. I'm making money.
Yes.
Right. So I would much prefer telling people no because I have to work. Instead of being like, no, I don't have anything going on, but
yes.
Go,
Yes. Okay. I like this. I like this.
It's nice.
Having an excuse is really good. Okay, so the stuff with Chattanooga, the stuff with looking at space, does it kind of like quiet down during this time because no one really? I feel like we're working, but it's like less and less and less as like Thanksgiving comes, and then December is like,
whoa,
totally half the people are gone.
Mm-hmm. I'm still looking at spaces more so in LA than I am in Chattanooga right now.
Okay.
But even that's dwindling down because wintertime it's not a high market for anything, like you said.
Yeah.
So yeah, November, December was pretty chill. But when January, specifically for me, when March rolls around, that's going to suck in a great way. In a great way. Because March happens. I'll probably do another act creation starting in March. Fire and Flight happens. Viva Fest happens. And then I'm going to Chattanooga again. That happens all in March.
Okay. Yep. And and I'm in NECA in less than 2 months. So I have all my accommodations set and everything. So my assistant here, Catherine, she's coming with me because she's taking the workshop.
Nice.
She's taking it, but we're just halvesing it on like the rental car and this and that. We're going to spend a night in Boston, which I'm so excited about. Sorry, Bean. I haven't been to Boston since I was 15 years old.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, 15 years old. I was there for like a summer camp. And I kind of experienced, like I walked around MIT or something. Okay, relax. And it was like during the time I was like looking at schools and like somebody should have told my younger self, like, you're not going to get into MIT because you can't do math or science. That's kind of what it is over there. But I looked at some of the colleges, universities. It was like just so idyllic, all the schools that are there in Boston. Yeah. And then we're going to do the 2 hours drive to Brattleboro. Pray for me, you guys, if it snows and if it's icy, because I am driving this SUV and I have my assistance, life in my hands.
Do you have chains for the car? Get chains.
I need to get. How do I do this? Do I have to buy them?
No, you can rent them. There should be when you rent the car, there should be an option to rent.
How come you get to drive in the snow?
Bean, I'm sorry. Should I not talk about it?
No, how dare you leave me without snow?
Okay, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Okay, hey. This whiny voice, I can't handle it.
Bring me.
I can't, my love.
No, bring me.
Okay, we'll talk about it when you're not grumpy from school, okay?
Aww.
If it was a real cry, I'd have different emotions, but she's just whining right now. So also I'm on these eeny weeny like Silks points here at the studio that we're fostering. Okay. And so basically I'm pulling an Amanda and I'm trying to train my no leg climbs so that I can train for these 40-foot ceilings. Because you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that's going to equal that type of climbing unless I just don't use my legs here.
I like it. I like it a lot. I mean,
so that's kind of what I'm doing.
Ceiling though. It's not all biceps.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't want to feel like I'm struggling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more height than what we have here, and I was telling Noah, it's like I'm doing an F1 race soon, and I have a Honda to practice in.
Well, you can also request. I don't know what's happening at the same time you're doing your workshops, but you can request to be on the loft, and the ceilings aren't 40 foot. I think they're maybe like 18.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I like the height too. It's not that I don't think we're going to enjoy it. But we are the only Silks group there. I think that they have other apparatuses and ground stuff happening, but I have to look. I don't know if all of them are going to need the arrow points. But I'm going to look into that. Yeah, so that's exciting. Going to dust off my winter coat.
I love it.
Yeah, and I'm going to be in Austin before that in December just for 1 day of workshops.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bean, relax. You are going to Austin.
Don't talk about any of those.
Aww.
Sorry you had to witness that.
Yeah, I understand.
She's still in here. She's going to make noises, and this is going to happen again because she won't go to the other room where she needs to go.
It's okay. FOMO's a real thing. I get it. I want to places.
So I am going to, we can say this here. So Sweet Retreats for me is going to happen. So Kasachanga is going to happen June 20th through the 27th. That is a save the date for all my friends out there. We are going back and I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. I just have to make enough money to put the deposit down and then it'll be for real. It'll be real after I put the deposit down, which I've not done yet. So, yeah, that's it. That's what's coming down the pipeline. Let's talk social media. Amanda, are you like, just like, do you have any part of you that cares about social media right now?
I actually had a conversation with one of my friends / students yesterday. I do and I don't. I have been MIA on social media for months now. And the content that I was creating before, I'm not wanting to do that content anymore.
Okay.
And now too, a lot of like tutorial videos are popping up, so it's like pretty like saturated. It's old news. So I don't know, like the natural organic shift and evolution of like where I'm at as an aerialist because of things has changed. So I don't know what to and how to capture that on social media.
Yeah.
You know, because before I was like posting combos and like I was doing step by step and answering questions and like all that crap. Not crap. It was valuable and it was good information, and it got me, you know, XYZ. But so at the moment, I don't care about social media, but it's always kind of like this thing in the back of my head that I have to, you know, attend to sooner than later. But like, I am not willing to put any of my private life on social media. So like my trips and my, you know, my relationship and all of that stuff. So because I'm so confined to aerial as a business, I just don't know what I want or what that is. You know, if I want to gear towards, you know, the women who are specifically in my demographic, meaning, you know, perimenopause, and how to navigate aerial through that, I think is more of where I'm interested in going. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know yet. And because I don't know, I'm not putting any action to it.
The social media, like if you're on it for a long chunk of your career, it will evolve with you. It must, because it's just a reflection of us.
Of you, yeah.
That's all it is. And then it's also a reflection of what the audience wants to. Well, I mean, you could put stuff up that your audience doesn't want to watch. You're just not going to get exactly what you're looking for out of it, or at least what I'm looking for out of it, which means views and shares and comments and engagement. So again, it also needs to be authentic to the person, which is why I feel like I'm in, at least right now, in a little bit of a sweet spot, but then that'll change again. You know, it's not going to last forever. It's just, you know, either the stitch thing is going to like go out of style, or I'm going to get sick of it, and it's not going to and it's not going to resonate with me anymore. You know, so one of two things are going to happen eventually. But I think it's like it's like part of the process, and it must be part of the process. It's part of us like redefining ourselves every single time that we have to, because we must do it all the time.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It's one of those things, and too, it's just so, that's just how the world is at the moment. It's just, you know, that's how people communicate. That's how people, you know, get information. It's all through social media. So to not be a part of that is doing a huge disservice to, you know, the person, like me. I'm talking about myself right now. But at the same time, I like being in my little bubble sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? And not have to check my phone every 5 seconds, or find updates or respond, but it is a job. It's not like a full-time job, but it is a job. It is work.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I mean, for sure it's hours.
Yeah.
You know, a couple hours here and there of, I mean, it depends on also if you're lucky enough to find what you need. Like, So, oh my God. Speaking of perimenopause, I really am excited to see my doctor in a week. Wait, is it a week? I need to get this hormones like evened out, ironed out, because this brain, it's really hard to interview people.
Yeah. I want to hear how that goes, because I have mine on December 4th.
Yeah. I want to bet you $5 that I am just put back on birth control. I think that's what's going to happen.
Gotcha.
Because I'm still in my cycle, like they could put me on that any reason for even just the birth control aspect of it. So yeah, I will let you know how that goes. Yeah, I think it's a natural evolution with the social media. And I also think it's very much worth talking about all the time because that really helped me push through my most current evolution.
Right.
Because the teaching rails really were working for a long time. And not only that, I feel like I can still do them as long as I'm doing them in between.
Right.
Like I have to be diverse. Like I have to mix it up with funny and comedic for me. And then the serious stuff comes in there too.
I get that.
Also, the other problem is I'm not teaching any advanced classes on a regular basis here. I'm just teaching like hip keys and 360s and it's just, and it's okay. Like it doesn't even bore me. I'm not even bored by it, but it is like, there's just less to post about because I'm not teaching like the crazy, like the harder tricks, the harder combinations, the harder sequences. Yeah. So you're going to come upon this, I think, and it's going to be like the next version of Amanda on social media. Although I have to say, whatever you put out, I'm very happy to see it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, so it might seem like undirectional, is that a word, to you? But I don't necessarily view it that way as a viewer.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like my body has been not great. So like my low back has been really an issue. So I haven't really been able to do much. So a part of me is thinking to post that on social media, and be like, how do I rehab myself? How do I fix this? How do I, I'm limited at the moment. How do I navigate through that? But the thought of like actually organizing that and like filming that and what to film and how to film it is exhausting. So I don't.
Yeah. I mean, you might come to a place where the thought of that is not exhausting and then you'll just do it. You know what I'm saying? What is going on with your back?
I don't know, actually. It stems from my hip for sure. And body is just so conditioned to be one way, out of place, that it just always wants to live in that out of place. But the more it lives there, the more tighter things get on one side. And then the more it pulls, and then the more it hurts, type of thing.
Amanda, did we talk about this? Do you have scoliosis or a little bit of it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I do know that when I was in circ, one of my acts required me to almost pull my hip out of my socket on a nightly basis. Like in a needle stretch? Like in a needle stretch and then in like almost like a tilt. So I had to like almost dislocate my hip to get it to where it needed to go on multiple angles and diagonals.
Did it hurt or was it just, okay, my hip is not really supposed to do this?
Right. It didn't hurt. It was just like, oh, this isn't natural, but I can do it. I can make it go this way. So I did. And now, years and years later, I'm paying that price. So, like, I know what I need to happen. Like, having a complete, self-care in terms of, I go to the chiropractor weekly. So getting that. But then to have that coupled with a massage so I can actually loosen all the things that are holding it so tightly in place the wrong way. And then strengthening everything around it to be able to stabilize and hold it in the right place. So that's what I need to do. Do I do that at the moment? No.
Well, I mean, that's so time consuming.
It is so time consuming. And money, So... But right now I do go to the chiro weekly. I'm just missing the other two steps in that massage and strength training.
Oh la la.
That's okay. But
yeah.
But that's the type of thing I was like playing with, putting on social media and just being real and just being like, well, this is what's happening.
I think that people would be very like, I would be so interested in that journey just because we're all having, like the education of it. We all have to learn this stuff because stuff happens to all of our bodies, and you know a lot about your body, and you navigating it might help other people navigate what's going on with theirs. I'm imagining, was it in Dirty Diana you had to do that with your hip?
No,
Because
actually,
what was it? What was it
it
in?
was my straps act. No, sorry, it wasn't strap act. It was pull. It was all pull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was all pull moves that made it go.
Right, because that pole doesn't move.
Yeah, I have a hate relationship with pull. Sorry to all my pullers out there. I love you. I just don't like your apparatus.
No, I never took to the apparatus, but I understand why people love it. Actually, no. Let me take that back. I don't really understand why people love pole so much, but I assume there's a really good reason because people love pole.
I mean, to be fair, my opinion on pole is skewed because it was presented to me at such a high stakes situation. Basically, it was learn and do this pole act and then get a full-time contract. Don't and you won't. So I was sitting on a temp contract for straps, and they're like, oh, well, we have pole available. We need somebody to fill it. If you fill it, you can stay forever. If not, bye. We have no So
Did you feel safe on it after a bunch of training?
yeah, for sure. But nobody, it was just me learning pole. Felix Kane taught me how to climb it, but that was it. And all of my trainings for pole were on the Zumanity stage. So, meaning I would have rehearsal time, they would put the pole down and I would go and I would, train on pole and then fly it up and then go do straps in the show. But I didn't have a teacher. I didn't have guidance. It was just me figuring it out on stage.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And they gave me 2 months. So I was like, okay.
Oh, yay. Oh my God, Paul. I was on tour with Motley Crue at the time, and we were on a 1 month break, and they told all of us aerialists and dancers that we were doing a pole number in the next leg of it.
Oh, yeah.
And none of us, no, I'm lying. 2 out of the 3 of us knew pole. I was the third one who didn't know any pole. So then I spent the next month in pole classes just bruising myself up. So it worked out fine. But then, of course, what do they, we have fishnets on for the act.
Tell me what 6-7 means.
Yeah, I know. What, Bean?
Oh, man, on pole?
She wants me to tell you what 6-7 means, but I can't because I don't know.
Tell her.
No, I know. What does it mean, Bean?
Oh, I thought it didn't mean anything.
It's just a
No,
bunch
I
of
don't
word
hear
salad,
anything.
what she's saying right now. So, oh my God.
That was hilarious.
So anyways, well, I was telling Noah that I was like, oh, I hope I can get you guys during the holidays a little bit in December. You're going to be here home. You're going to be home for how many weeks in December?
I leave Christmas Eve.
Okay. All right.
So I'll be here majority of December.
We, juggle our businesses and our personal lives and everything.
Totally.
Bean, come say goodbye.
Yeah, I'll be here.
A ballerina cappuccino is like a cappuccino that wears out a dress and then there's a talk and then it has a bat in its hand.
Amanda, you can spend the next week trying to translate what she just said.
Hey!
Whoa, I didn't know 6-7 was that deep.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find Amanda Ritchie at Grounded in Flight on Instagram and at Noah Doc on Instagram as well as Red Flags app. And me, Kerry Wee, you can find at wrapyourheadaroundsilks.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We have so much more coming at you, including guests that are in this art world that are blazing their way through their businesses and, just more banter from us. Thank you for listening. This is The Artist Entrepreneur.